Messed up. A transgender person is whose gender identity or gender expression does not match one's assigned sex. How do you feel about the transgender community?
I think that's something that has come up in recent years that I'm not too educated on, but from what I know, it's when someone doesn't feel like they were born into the right body or their brain's a different gender than their body is. And I can understand the frustration and the struggles that they would go through with that. However, personally, I don't believe in body modification. I think that's something that's extreme. I think it could be dangerous. I think it could be something that you regret later on in life. But I'm all for LGBT rights and support. So.
I'm not saying that I'm discriminating against transgendered, but I disagree with their idea of wanting to change who they are. I believe that someone should be able to accept who they are and what God has made them to be. As a religious person, I feel like everyone should be able to accept who they are, and I don't feel like anyone should be able to feel like they have to change who they are to please themselves or to please others. I also believe that people should be happy with themselves, and if changing your gender is what you have to do, then I guess you gotta do it, but I do not agree with that idea.
Good evening. They are the words that any parent would want to hear about their daughter. She is such a remarkable little girl. For a girl named Jazz, the word remarkable doesn't begin to cover it. At just 11 years old, she has taken what most children and their families would regard as a terrible secret and brought it smashing into the open. She is the brave and beautiful new face of a child born in the wrong body. Describe Jazz to us.
Vibrant, happy, full of life, self-confident, beautiful, glowing.
Feminine.
So feminine.
She wears pink cleats on the soccer field.
You would win, bro.
And padded bras. She not only dreams of mermaids, she swims like one. If you didn't know it, would you believe this 11-year-old girl was biologically a boy? Let's get this straight, Jazz. Are you a boy or a girl?
I am definitely a girl. Like, that's all I consider myself as. I'm sorry, I know I never do anything with my hair, but...
Jazz is transgender, a boy living as a girl.
I have a girl brain and boy body. Hi.
When we first met Jazz in 2007, she was only 6 years old and one of the youngest documented cases of an early transition from male to female.
We'll say things like, God made you special, because there aren't very many little girls out there that have a penis.
At age 5, her parents, Jeanette and Greg, made an extraordinary decision. They allowed Jazz to openly identify in the opposite gender because they and their doctor were convinced this was not a phase, but a condition now called gender dysphoria.
A phase is called a phase because it is just that. It ends. And this is not ending.
It's a gender disorder. A gender disorder is a conflict between a person's physical gender and the gender he or she identifies as.